Hello everyone and welcome to English Mentor. My name is Dalit and I will be your mentor today. Today we're going to talk about something very important, nouns and articles. And they're very subtle and small details, but if you use them, your English will sound so much better. Let's learn how to use them correctly. Here we have some examples of sentences. Let's see what's important. Here we have a man telling us, "I'm eating ice cream," to which we say, "Good for you, man. We don't really care. He's just eating ice cream." Here we have a man telling us, "I'm eating your ice cream." And now we have a problem because now we're not just eating any ice cream, we're eating a specific ice cream. Another example, "I'm eating all these ice cream cones." What are the differences between these ice cream cones, your ice cream, and ice cream? We are going to learn today about how to talk about something specific and something not specific. When we're dealing with a specific noun, what is a specific noun? It means that we're thinking of a specific thing that the speaker and the listener both know exactly what we're talking about. It's clear which thing we mean. So for example, we have Neo telling us that I am the one. He's not just one, he's the one. And here we have this ice cream looks really good. Not just ice cream looks really good, this ice cream looks really good. Or we have wash your face. Not just wash a face or wash face, wash your face or wash my face. On the other hand, what do we do when we have something non-specific? What is a non-specific noun? This is a noun that we're not thinking about anything special. There's nothing specific. It's impossible to know what we're talking about, or it's just not important what we're talking about. Let's take a look at a few examples. Here we have a boy. He's reading a book. Which book is he reading? It doesn't matter, or we don't care. Just a book. Here we have a woman asking, "Could you give me a pen?" Which pen does she want? She doesn't care. It doesn't matter. It's not specific. Lastly, we have a woman telling us that she has a dog. Just a dog. We don't know which dog it is. It's just one dog, okay? We use a before a noun that is not specific and if there is one, okay? For example, if we have dogs, which means we have more than one, we do not use a, we already have s at the end of the noun. Let's learn a little more about this article. So we're talking about our article a, and we have a little exception here because it's English, and of course we do. What's the catch? Here we see an example of a dog asking, "Are you an animal?" What happened to our a? We still have a here. No, I am a child. Now, I know you all remember this from school, but just to remind you, we use an when we have a vowel sound at the beginning of our noun because we don't want to sound like we're saying a animal. We want to sound like we're not stuttering, so we add an animal. It just sounds better in English. Let's take a look at another example. Take an umbrella, because if I were to say take a umbrella, I sound kind of stupid, right? So we like to sound good in English. I'll be back in a minute. As you can see, we're back to a because we don't have a vowel sound here, and a sounds better in this case. What is a vowel sound? Your vowel sounds are a, e, I, o, and u, okay? And we use and before them, always, just the sound. Don't forget that a and an refer to one non-specific thing. Okay, let's take a look at just one more exception in English. When we're dealing with things, sometimes we cannot count them. For example, water is healthy. You cannot count water. Water is a thing that cannot be one. We can have a bottle of water, a cup of water, but we cannot have a water. Water is healthy is all we can say. Another example, ice cream is tasty. Once again, ice cream cannot be counted. We can have a cup of ice cream or a cone of ice cream, but ice cream itself cannot be one, just like water. So let's take a look at some of these nouns that we cannot count. Water, as we mentioned, you cannot have one water. And because a refers to one, we can't say a water. So what do we say? A bottle of water. One bottle of water. And our one turns into a sand. We can't say a sand or one sand. We can't count sand. But what we can say is a grain of sand because we have one grain of sand. Last but not least, money. We can't have one money. What is one money? We can't have a money, but what we can have is a coin, $1, $1, $1 million, or 1 shekel, okay? Other things we cannot count: education, information, chemistry. These are all general topics that we simply do not count because they're more like ideas. All right, so let's review. What did we learn today? Today we learned about how to refer to a specific noun where we know what we're talking about, or a non-specific noun where it's not important what we're talking about, and what we use before those nouns. In this example, this man, he is reading the book. Which book? The book. And we know which book we're talking about. But here we have a boy, he's reading a book. Which book? We don't care. It's not important. And don't forget that it's a book because it's one book. What do we do if we have something uncountable? Nothing. He loves ice cream, and we don't need anything at all because it's uncountable, okay? All right, everybody. I hope you had as much fun as I did today. It was a pleasure. And we can't wait to see you again. Thank you for watching.